So here we are at Labrador City at 4 in the morning, the winter. Dawn coming. Songbirds. That chickaree sounds like a red-winged blackbird. I think they migrate. Definitely not. You'd maybe hear chickadees and whiskey jacks up in Labrador City, and even not at that. But it's a winter mod, and I suspect it's winter. I'm not sure if the mod has done that, but let's see. Oh, look, you see, it's -7. Well, there's a zoom thing. Sorry, I can't remember what the keyboard is. There is a zoom. Keys and buttons. Zoom, 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 zoom. Task for the map mode. Interior camera. Drive by. Zoom interior. Oh, Z. Well, who would have seen that coming? Okay. So, okay. So it's -7. The water is at 1C. Oil is at 26C. Water boils at 100C. So let's wait. Let's pretend we're real truckers, and let's wait a little bit for the we would normally set the well, we'd probably set it to here. With cruise control or whatever the button is that sets your idle speed. To get their water up, and air pressure works. I think most of these work, you know. Transmission temperature, oil pressure. Oh, which reminds me, my car has the oil pressure gauge. Little light on permanently. I went in before Christmas and they confirmed, yes, the sensor's defective. Your oil is fine, but still. Sometime in the new year, I'll give them a call. What's today? Saturday. Somebody posted thing on Facebook, I think it was Fiona McCool, saying it's that time of year when she really doesn't know, what day of the week it is. And when she checks, it doesn't really matter. It's like, oh yeah, it's Friday? Yeah, well, who cares? Because I gather she's off for a while. Water. Probably need the water to get up to something. Okay, let's get a cargo. So our cargo, job market, going from Labrador City. It's kind of cute, actually. I was looking for cargo weights. I wanted to go down to Ottawa, and there are 3 different cargoes of milk from the little-known dairy farms of Labrador City. You saw what it looked like when we came in, but okay. So let's. Are we close? Oh yeah. I mean, wouldn't be enough for a real truck, but yeah, we'll go. Get some lights on. Get the parking brake off. Get into gear. going to Walmart. Well, it's not Walmart. Not a lot of traffic. We gotta mod the AI ads traffic, and there's not a lot of it. Thank you. Oh, the UPS man. It's not called UPS, but just like this is not called Walmart. What's our temperature like? Oh, see, we're already up to 40 C. Miles up to 72. I think the oil normally runs like 84. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Into Walbert. Molly Walbert, we would like to grab a... Yes, we're taking it. Milk to Ottawa. And we will get to see the nation's capital. Where is it? Oh, it's there. Oh, let's go like this. We can do this sort of thing. Where we hang out the window. Except from the wrong angle. So then we check the mirrors. Oh, we've lost a mirror. Well, that's interesting. Why did we lose a mirror? There we go. Oop, we're sort of close, like that hop. Okay. And away we go. It's a 15-hour trip, which is, sorry, pardon me. It's like 45 minutes here. It's a nice long trailer, not a B train, but it'll probably go track worse than a B train. See how it goes around this corner. Look at the back of the trailer. Oh, not bad. I've seen worse. Oh, did not go off on the curb. We're good. Did we make the light? Oh, damn it. We don't. And we are... Yeah, 81, 61. Oh, we should probably reset the trip. Oh, it doesn't matter. So it's 4 in the morning. It's still fairly dark. It's winter, but the game doesn't count me as being much farther north, so... Hello. Thank you. Now, as I recall, on the way in, there was a lot of hills. But I had a heavier load, I think. So, yeah, I did. turning? I think they are. No, he wasn't. Oh, I could have got there's a merge lane. I could have sat in that and got a run at it. Like this guy trying to pass me on the right like an idiot. Okay. Here we are, working our way up through the gears. It's 4:30 in the morning. We've got our cargo for Ottawa, our tanker of milk. And I got the winter mod, doesn't change the traffic. I mean, it doesn't change the traffic. It doesn't change the road physics. It's a dusting of snow here and there. I'm not sure if I like it or not. Let's do a screen shot here, as we tend to do when we see a provincial or state sign or city sign. So the I don't know. Snow's okay, but it makes everything sort of just gray with whitish overlay here and there. But I like to have more variety, and I've got a few mods, enhanced vegetation or something like that, to make the greenery look nicer. So they're kind of wasted. I think once I get to Ottawa, I'm gonna take this mod back off. We will drive there, just for the sake of driving to Ottawa with them. And once daylight comes, it's 5. Yeah, see, high beams, they don't like that. And traffic is starting to get heavier, and starting to hit hills. Oh, with trucks on the hill, so this could be a problem. If I get stuck behind guys that are going like 2 miles an hour. Damn. Big lumber truck. Poor guy, he's just dragging his ass. I may be able to pass him. It does clear out here and there. I'll probably have a nice clear space as he heads downhill. See, now he's starting to accelerate. You little bugger, let him go. I'm betting he's got a heavy load. Oh, looks like a big hill up there. Oh, geez, he's braking for the hill. Let's see what happens here. Let's do a save in case we screw up. Just in case. Oh yeah, everybody's flashing the high beams. I don't really care. No, he got a run at that one, but I know there are some really big hills on this run. It's kind of nice. It has some variety. Yes, around this curve, there was a big... See, we're over the limit, but that's okay. No, we can't go that fast. Well, we can go that fast, I guess. We can't go that fast. Trailer stability is cranked down on this bike, don't forget. I'm not sure what that means in terms of sharp corners. That one was probably okay, but I'm a cautious driver. I'm an old fart. I'm really liking this new wheel. Like I mentioned, I got a new G29 from Logitech. I had a G27 for several years, but according to the serial number, it was still under warranty. So after them spending a lot of back and forth emails, getting me to try different things, different combinations, and it was flaky, and then it seemed to be getting even flakier, and it would last. Eventually, it was like I would be able to drive for. Sorry, drink a beer. I'd be able to drive for a minute or two, and then the game wouldn't see the controller anymore. I'd have to reset the controller. There was a different startup system too. It used to be when I'd boot up my system, my PC, like from restart, Windows would start up and the wheel would do this cycle left, spin the wheel left, spin the wheel right sort of thing. And then I guess my instance of Windows would start up with my screen and stuff, and it'd do another cycle, and it had stopped doing that, which was a symptom of something. So it ended up being flaky enough that they said, you know, we'll replace it. So they shipped me free of charge, no duty, whatever, a new G29 wheel with pedals and a shifter, because I said I had a shifter. I don't know if I'd given them the box part number before, which said it was all those things in it, but I'm not sure what the other number said shifter, but they sent me one, so here I am. Buttons are different, but similar. I mean, I think as many buttons as I had before. Shifter has no buttons on it, but that's okay. I think the G27 controller software has not been upgraded, whereas the G29 has. It also has profiles, so it'll recognize different. Slow it down. So it will recognize different games and set up a profile for whatever. But I'm not really sure. Oh, look, a school bus. I'm not really sure what that means. Yes. I set up the buttons to be what I want. And it's not hard in ATS to map the buttons, and then just get a piece of paper and draw a little diagram so you help you remember, and then that's just sitting next to me. I'm not sure what's in front there. Whoa, slow down, slow down, slow down. Brakes are not that good on this truck. Whoa, that was close. And the brakes are good, but they're cranked down. Low trailer stability and low brakes make it more realistic. I'm sure I was only a foot or two away from the back end of that van, who didn't seem inclined to stop braking at all, even though he was not that close to the bus. But that's the AI. And if you noticed, it suddenly started to get brighter. Morning fog, such as you sometimes see. It's still -5 out there. The oil's up to 91, the water's up to 86. Can't remember if that's where it should be. So either there's a morning fog or there's a forest fire. Hopefully the former. Do we need gas? No, we don't need gas. And it's on the wrong side. We'll probably need gas before we get it. It's almost 1,000 K to Ottawa. And we've got, what have we got? Well, maybe 1,200 K. We might make it. I doubt it. I guess I still need, possibly not high beams, still need headlights on for this fog. What is this guy doing? This is not much of a hill. Yeah, we go like this. Not that anybody cares. Well, I guess it is a hill. We're not downshifting here. We're at high res, over 2,000. There we go. Oh, this is the getting into sequential mode. got out of automatic mode, and I'm just forcing it to go up the gears. And we can come back out of that again, let it go to automatic. And it gets down to, on a hill, it gets down to A1 and A2, and it seems to hunt between the three. Geez, this might be a long trip. We're certainly not going to pull out and pass those guys unless we do it on the right. No, we're not. What do we got up there? There's a lot of traffic. Big heavy truck. That whatever thing. That's crawling up the freaking hills. Let's put our flashes on and pretend like it's a thing. He might be crawling off the hill just because he doesn't want to sit on that guy's ass. Trying to keep his speed up. Just thinking what I'll do. Pass. Oh, we're in mystery mode again. Oh yeah, don't sit on my ass too. Still got on revs here. 1,000. I always keep it between 1,000 and 1,500. Good. Somebody behind me? Oh, way back there. Oh, another school bus. Another school bus way up the whole shitload of cars. Turn headlights off. That's exciting. That's it though. The AI generates traffic based on time of day, I think I mentioned, and location. What kind of roads they are and stuff. More on main roads as opposed to secondary. This looks like a secondary road, but it's the only highway up to from Baie-Comeau up to Labrador City, so this is it. Contrary to what probably would be even on this one now. No, it goes back to automatic. There's no passing lanes. Ooh, look at this big hill. We're going to go really fast, and then I bet you we're just going to drag our ass again. If we were going really fast, we could actually pull it past those guys, but look, we're way back here. Oh yeah, there they go. Oh yeah, we'll get up to 100. And then we'll die again. No, we won't be able to pass those guys. It'd be interesting to see how they do. I mean, we're getting up, I bet, to... Bang, 101, 102. Even though this is not a big load. It's only 18 tons, but they seem to accelerate fast. No, they're getting ahead of us somehow. The AI also may have a be a jerk variable where everybody goes slow for a while, and then says, okay, we're bored, we're going to let Mike catch up. and swill some more beer. Drinking local Ottawa beer, Kitchissippi Blonde. A nice craft beer. I used to be a Coors Light or Labatt's Blue corporate beer person, but then I got into craft beers. I really like the hoppy taste and flavor. A little more expensive, more alcohol, so maybe more calories. I don't know, but I figure if I'm going to drink beer, I might as well enjoy it. Whoa, look at those hills. I didn't see that coming up. Yes, my phrase is, beer is the new wine now. Perhaps we don't have to go that fast. Okay, going 100 again. This will be it for hills. I know there was a big one just coming out of Baie-Comeau, and I really didn't get a chance to get rolling, and I had to really slow down. Oh, this is not bad, this winter stuff. Since it's, I don't know, I think it's minus 29, feels like minus 39 with the wind chill tonight out here in Ottawa, or something like that. People are panicking, it's like, oh, it's colder than this, colder than that, compare it to, I don't know, Yukon or Mars or all sorts of shit, but really, we had this last year. Then of course Trump is saying this proves that global warming doesn't exist, but that's because either he honestly doesn't understand how global warming is measured, or he probably does, but he knows his followers don't understand. So they'll believe him. I think what they've said is global warming is going to mean more extremes, so you will have hotter summers, colder winters, bigger storms. Do I need gas? I'm good. Again, on the wrong side of the road. Or do I need diesel? Random cones along the side of the road there. This is kind of a carefree load. It's not that heavy and it's not that long. I don't have to worry about the back end hanging over the dotted line as I come around a curve. I had to when I had that big crane with a low boy with a Jeep in front of it, just to spread the weight over another couple of axles. Made it longer, added another pivot point. Looking good. It's winter. Animals would be nice on this map. I know the Russian map has the occasional caribou that are standing by the side of the road, you know, up toward the trees there, wondering whether I should dash in front of your truck. I don't, and the Hungarian map has bunnies that hop across the road, and I think chickens at one point. Both of which you can actually drive right through and nothing happens. That'd be good, mod. You like drove through and you had chickens spattered all over your windshield like a frozen turkey from the Canadian windshield testing gun. We built an air cannon that shot frozen poultry at aircraft windshields to test them for impact with birds. We did. National Research Council. again on the map. Yes, we are. Okay, and Baie-Comeau turn right. Quebec City, then Montreal and Ottawa. For 10 hours, another 30 minutes. It's okay, I'm cool with that. Definitely like driving in most of Quebec and Ontario. Just coniferous trees. Spruce. Maybe fir. Oh, we're getting up. We're getting up speed on a flat here. More so when I actually put it to the floor. Okay. 100 is good. Well, I never checked on this why the Jake wasn't working. See? Button held down. Lack of Jake. Possibly a mod. I mean, conflicting with a mod. Oh, yes, this is the hill that I had to go up coming out of Baie-Comeau. So, oh my god, it's a hill. There will be see, that's the break right down, flat down from the bottom of that hill. Do a right here. We'll do a right. Little traffic. No, it won't. Oh no, we won't do a right here. Keep going. That would have been a clunk. Let's change the scale so we can see where we do a right. Yeah, here. HMS. Not sure who HMS is. Got no brake because I'm in automatic mode. That turns the Jake on. I'll do some testing and let you know, folks. So this is downtown Baie-Comeau with a dusting of snow. Quite laundry, food, Chinese takeout. Seafood, Little Minute Mall, balloons, fashion outlet. Exciting. Flowers, there's still flowers there. We'll just cover them with snow. Yeah, right. Now you're being silly. I think we go here. Yes, we do. Nobody coming. People standing around talking without parkas on because they're Canadian, probably just outside for smoke. See, it doesn't shift down that quickly. Oops. Oh yeah, the flashers are still on for me going up that hill. Oops. Sorry, trucks behind me. Emergency cancelled. We can right turn on a red, but we have to stop first. By the time we stop, everybody's gonna go, hey. Yeah. Another tanker. Like me. Take a picture of me.
Off like somebody's drawers. I forget what the saying was. Possibly we have a narrowing of the road here. Nobody behind us to worry about, but drivers often let you in when that happens. Sometimes it's the clue. Why is everybody being so nice? Oh, the road narrows. Thank you. It's nice they have that switch actually that I use to change from automatic to sequential and back again. I guess they realize that that's a problem with people. They get in automatic and they get screwed up by it. They need to go to a manual automatic basically. My mother had a car like that, a Rambler. That it was standard but no clutch. Or an automatic without the auto shift. Well, you had first, second, third. Like in a manual car at the time. But excuse me, clutch not used. It's 12:30, but they still implemented a bit of fog in this. Anyway, so we'll be going along eventually the north shore of the St. Lawrence. We may or may not see any of the St. Lawrence until we get probably close to Montreal. So Quebec City and then Montreal, and then it's a short hop from Montreal to Ottawa. Once we get to Ottawa, we will likely see Parliament buildings in the distance, perhaps the Canadian flag waving from the top. And I think that's it. Maybe there's there's a lot of a lot of government offices and some military offices downtown, and external affairs and embassies and stuff. So it's hard to tell whether that's really implemented. The odds and ends, like I said before, they do specialized things in cities. So for Ottawa, they'll have the Parliament buildings in the distance, which you notice if you're from Ottawa, like I am, sort of. Originally from Northern Ontario, but I've lived here for, I don't know, 43 years, something like that. So I'm sort of from Ottawa. Oh, now do we need gas? We can get some. Let's do it. Let's hope that we can stop. Jam on the brakes. Take the corner wide. Yes, we're good. $16 a liter.
It doesn't vary much in this game, I don't think. When you add the Russian mod, you get into Russia and it's, I don't know, 20 cents a liter or something, or a lot cheaper, because they have oil wells. They didn't used to. They used to just have vodka, but now they have oil wells too. And trees. How are we looking? How you doing? Yeah. Ooh. Haha. I have to get my nose out. And the guy behind me didn't. He's trying. The AI... nudge your nose out into traffic. The AI, especially trucks, will let you in. Cars, not so much. Buses, I think, they'll just hit you. Just bonked my bus on another trip earlier. I was turning left and I pulled a little too far into the intersection, and the bus decided they wanted to turn left. And I was sitting there for a while, and the bus just turned left and bonked me. Like, well, you're in my lane. I have the right of way. Yes, yes. Perhaps. Rev it up. Take line to rev up with this. This load. I hope we can get a reading. He said jamming on his brakes, jamming on the 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 brakes. Where am I gonna go? I'm here. Shit. Now I know where to go. It's not bad, 3%. Not as if. Haha. Not as if I broke the tanker. No use crying over spilt milk. What the hell is all that about? Oh, 4% damage to my truck. Let's see what I did. Cabin, chassis, ooh, sort of everything. But they seems to run okay in this game, unless you do a lot more than 4%, which is good. So, pay attention, Mike. That's what the AI does sometimes. It just stops. Sometimes there's an accident. Sometimes it's just a rookie driver that lost his gears and he's trying to get started again. I did see it, but I didn't register that. Geez, it looks like a truck across the road. Oh yeah. No, it is a truck across the road. Cloud and the sun is sort of a winter type hazy sun, and when it's really, really cold and you get ice crystals in the air, that gives that foggy effect. Not that I think we're really cold anymore. What are we? Oh, it's still -1C. It'll be interesting to see. I assume this is an effect of the winter mod, but See, oil's 92, 87. Yeah, maybe that's where it normally goes. The automatic doesn't do a bad job, but that's between 1,000 and 1,500. That's where you should be. Good economy. I think there is an economy mode. Speed, cruise, time. 1.5. Really? Kilometers per liter. I thought we did liters per 100 kilometers. But no matter. We've got fuel for 1,700. We'll make it. Go back to the, look at the temperature. It's a good thing to watch in a truck. Yeah, that truck that I ran into, that was me with not a huge load. Where are we reading again? 18 tons. Doing, I don't know, well, I might have been food along at 90, but that was the speed limit. But still, more beer, sorry. But that was, you know, brake full on. That's the way I want it. Even with the brake sensitivity in the middle, it's just, well, it's like driving a little car or something. You step on the brake and that truck stops quickly, much too quickly. Five hours, 6 hours, so we got 18 minutes here. So. Heading into Quebec City. I don't think we go right in, so we don't see the big CP Rail Hotel, which I think might be Chateau Frontenac, named after some explorer who wandered in and discovered part of North America that apparently had been lost. Not sure why, but or who. There were a lot of First Nations here, and they knew where it was. They just didn't really know it was called North America. I guess that was their problem, or that it wasn't really theirs. But luckily, we grabbed a bunch of them and stuck them in schools to explain to them what their real history was. And broke up families and killed a lot of them, and we've been, rightly so, apologizing about that for a while. Oh yeah, Quebec is up to the right, so we don't go to Quebec, so we miss it. Nobody going to try it, because we definitely aren't slowing down here. Doo-da. Yep, going through. Okay. Oh look, off to the left, that would be... I was going to change lanes, but... let's signal here, change lanes. that would have been way station. Please put in for inspection. Really? Actually, if you go by, you just pay a little fine. Please drive really quickly and then slow down like mad because we don't have a deacceleration lane for the way station because we're poor in Canada. Loaded, empty. No, we're loaded. Loaded and raring for bear. And the speed limit, I think, is still 100 kilometers an hour through here. To pass the inspection, press enter. I wonder if we'll pass. My God, we did. Gross 34 tons, so that means our 34 minus 18 is 16 tons. Truck and trailer. Ooh, and there's a hill. Good thing we don't have the big load. Check the mirrors. Anybody bypassing the scale and trying to hit us? No. Put on our blinker. And pray. Because, of course, would it kill you to put a decent merge? Apparently it would. Driving into the sun. It's setting at only 4 o'clock, but that's the winter mod. Slow down. And it looks like a twisty road on the map, but it's not a route, whatever one this is. Nice, eh? Trees down the middle. Nice effect. Ooh, boulevard. How pretty. Thank you, Quebec government. Thank you, cars. Go fast, cars. Because I'm not going to pull over and pass you because you're being an idiot. I can go fast. Oh, apparently you can too. You feel that somebody's trying to race you? I don't trust you. Are you going to change your mind? Sidle over here. What to do after this? Well, I have writing to do. I have to undecorate all the Christmas stuff. Take all the things off the tree, put them all back in the boxes, take the lights off, and do all that stuff. And plan my rating for the next year for roundup words in 80 days. I did, a number of years ago, I did Flash Fiction Friday every week. I took part in it, and a friend of mine was running it. And then she's focused on her own stuff and has stopped. The site's still there, and I'm really tempted to run it, but I've been having so much trouble writing this year, past year on my own. I know running a site like that might be a motivation to make myself work, but I'm just afraid that... Ooh, headlights. And stay on the road. I'm just afraid that I'd be overcommitting. I'll send Joyce a note. Montreal, Trois-Rivières. No, we're going to Montreal. A little bit of snow there. How pretty. So pretty, it's so pretty. It's the real time. Oh, 10 to 11. Could be the last one of the day. Done several. I so missed not having my wheel working. Just getting into Twitch. I stream on Twitch. Hardly anybody watches, but that's okay. It's fun. And then I export it to YouTube. And I get viewers on there and don't get any comments, but who cares? It's fun. And maybe some of the people watching will buy my books, Kirk's Landing and Return to Kirk's Landing. Available on as print and ebooks. Print from, I think the guy's doing up ahead. Print from Amazon and Ingram books. So that gets into the various private bookseller, so your bookstore should be able to order it for you from Ingram Books. And wholesaled by Red Tube Books in Penticton, BC. They wholesale mostly to libraries. And I sold a bunch of copies this year to libraries, which is nice. Getting my book in a library, there's a public lending rights program in Canada run by the Canada Council, which compensates authors for excuse me, possible lost sales from having their books in a library. I see it as more eyes reading. I don't really care. But I think they look at major libraries across Canada and see how many their book is in, and I think I was in 4 libraries last year, 4 of the major ones. It's a random selection, and I got $200, I think. Now you can also, I'm in a lot of, Jesus, busy traffic. I'm in a lot of small libraries, and I don't think they count those, but you know, all readers count for me. And small towns might help even more, because when they get your book out, they read it, and they see their buddy at the pub, in the coffee shop, the grocery store. Hey, got this book by Mike Young. Yeah. Return to Kirk's Landing. Good. Yeah. And I found the other one too. You know, the first one of this series. Also good. Not as good. You can see he improved for the second one. His writing got better, but both good books, and well, worth the price because it's a library book, so it costs me nothing to read it, but I liked it. I think I'll go on and leave a review somewhere online raving about it so more people will buy it. We got traffic here. It might take us a while to get to. We're not going to rocket through. Oh, nicely done. You signaled, but jerk. Oh, probably he would just think that that's me belatedly saying okay to pull in now. Yeah. So, yep, 6:17, 6:18, getting dark, and something's up ahead. Ooh, bright city lights. Possibly, is it New York? No, it's not New York, you idiot. Is it Kathmandu? No, it's Montreal, but I like the way they've implemented this. Big church there on the right too, I think. Montreal has a lot of skyscrapers, and this is 40. They also have apartment buildings where people walk out on the highway, and shops like that, and they have rotten roads. Ooh. Brakes. No, we were good, okay? But shit, Lemaire. Yeah. As expected, it was a bus doing a brake check. Where are you going? take us a while to get there. I'm gonna put my parking brake on and go get another beer. Just piss people off here. Sorry, not my viewers intentionally, but I'll be back in a flash. Cars will get upset. Sorry, you had to listen to all that crap. I did have my flashes on, didn't I? Oh, maybe not. Let's put the wipers on. There's sound mod when you have the winter mod that changes the sound of the snow. I haven't noticed. And more howling wind, I haven't noticed that either. I did notice the Russian map in ATS, and I can't remember whether it was a mod that I had added or just the Northern Russia snow mod, but there was a lot of howling of winds, like that. Like you were shivering. Geez, that sounds cold. Such a nice snow. So, yeah, buildings. Lots of buildings. Yep. Not yet. Not yet. Yeah. Lights don't last long, you know. Yeah, see? I delayed a bit and it was turning orange as I was going through. Nice buildings. Let's take a picture of that. So I have a sound mod that also comes with patch for the weather mod. The winter mod, which I'm running. So I added that. Supposedly it means you can hear the snow better. Or it sounds like snow, not rain. So. Wet snow. Well, with the trucks and my engine, I haven't really noticed the difference. Nice though, you see the water kicking up from the wheels. That guy too, on the side, that's nice. See, I don't know. Just sounds like, whoa, pay attention. This sounds like whoosh 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 to me. These are always a challenge, these hills, trying to brake enough, but not too much. Sorry, you snooze, you lose, buddy. Yeah, I can see water coming up from my wheels, that's good. I guess. So that was Montreal. Supposedly. There are high beams that scare people. Yeah, that turn, luckily they marked the turns with those great big X's, just in case you're not paying attention. Okay, Montreal, we're going across, I forget what it is.
Between Montreal and on the getting close to Ontario border, I don't think it's a river. Or just a little big inlet from the St. Lawrence River. Kind of jaggedy there, eh? That's weird. Let's put like a... Let's put this weird section of the highway, like we're not really mixing up. Like somebody built one section and another county built this one. Oh, sorry. There was a place in Kingston, Ontario, west of... We are going, in effect, to Ottawa, not Kingston. That would be the 401. Haven't been on that. Damn. Maybe I should take the 401 to Toronto and then go north of Toronto. Up to North Bay. We're not far from Ottawa. Really. Oh, sorry. I want to look at the world map to see where the heck we are. Yeah, I would have liked to go down along here to Kingston. As it is, we go to Ottawa and then on to, to Kingston and then Toronto, then up to Toronto. I've gone this route up through Parry Sound, Sudbury, Iroquois Falls, Chapleau. The northern route is kind of fun, but through the Sioux, Marathon. Yeah, let's see what Ottawa might give us a cargo going down to Kingston or Toronto. And then Toronto, no problem getting something up this way. It can be a challenge then getting across. Anyways, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. It's hard not to do one more trip. We're on on the 417 and we're on 11 now, I think. I'm sorry, I really should know these highways so I can tell you where the hell we are. I've driven them. Doesn't say, but pretty sure it's 11 because 11 goes up here too. We'll see. Is it Ontario yet? Not that you really notice. The only thing is this big sign like this. Welcome to Ontario. More to discover. More than something else. And then there's a optional... yeah, it was 11, you see, to North Bay. Doesn't work. We're okay here, but there wasn't a lot of traffic, so on these things I'm still inclined to not worry, to take a lane. Let the other guys worry about it. There, okay, now you can go. Bus. Nope. Somebody bobtailing back home. Yeah, if it's a bus, they would have hit me. Here we are slow again. Shit in the mare. I wonder if I can do music in the background of these things. That's copyrightable. Or sorry, not copyrighted.
I've seen streams or whatever that you can use for Twitch, but I know YouTube is pickier, and I export to YouTube, so I wouldn't want YouTube to cut out my audio for the whole freaking thing because I played somebody's obscure whatever. I guess it's a Google, right, Mike? Google, YouTube, music, copyright. Here we are, coming close to Ottawa. It goes to you in 42 minutes, actually less than an hour, like 2 real-time minutes. All right. And it's 8:32 p.m. and it's still dark. But yes, I was going to take the winter mod off after this. It's okay, but I don't like driving in the dark all the time. We're losing an hour or two of daylight on either side, and I don't like losing all this. I think we need lane here. Losing the variations in greenery in the foliage. Ooh, look, Ottawa. Not sure what that is. Ottawa discovered. Apparently it was lost. Safe personal storage. For your persons. Let's turn here. Other guys turn left. Oh, you're turning good. And I'll turn like this. Back, don't turn even wider. Like that. I remember this route. I've been here ages ago. Come here, go left, past a bunch of warehouses, then turn more, and then, oh, there's the farm buildings. Not sure what this is that's representative of Ottawa. Oh, maybe just industrial park. We have a lot of light industry in Ottawa, and plus a lot of very light industry, otherwise known as government workers, who work for peanuts because they put a new pay system in Phoenix, and it has yet to rise from the ashes. Sort of screws up everything it touches. There was no end-to-end testing done when it was implemented. Just rushed in. I think the Conservative government wanted to get it in. They probably knew it wasn't ready and had a contingency plan if they were re-elected, and they weren't. So their plan then was, well, nothing. This will screw the next guys. Now it also screws all the employees, but that doesn't matter. The important thing is, politically, the new guys, the Liberals, look bad and the Conservatives look good. That's what counts, but the end result is this pay system has, I don't know, doubled, whatever, 300 million, it'll be 600 million to finally get it going. On a turn here, possibly. Or stop. And it will... People are being overpaid, underpaid. If there's any change of your status in the system, it tends to screw things up. Because there's glitches in the system that they didn't find because they didn't do the proper testing, and they definitely didn't do the training. They would have known that they needed more training when they'd done the testing, because I've done this. I did field trials with Bell Canada. I know how this works. This is not difficult. Maybe we should volunteer and do field trials for Phoenix. I'm sure they got a big budget. Anyways, the joke is that if you're offered a raise or a change in job classification, don't take it. Because Phoenix will then screw up your salary. So you're better to stay with the current salary every month than take the chance of getting more salary. Could do that. It's doable, but no, sorry, I gotta wimp out. Yeah. Because I've seen this site. I've seen how you can do it. Basically, you go to the right and then back around the corner, back straight up. I think. Then come in here. You might be able to go in. Maybe you could. Oops, sorry, curb. You might be able to drive in and then line up. Line up on that spot. Yeah, maybe if you cut close to the building and then angled out to the left and straightened it out, then backed up. Yeah. Might have been doable. Oh well, hindsight. We're good. Milk delivered all the way from Labrador City to Ottawa. Ottawa's got a lot of farms around it, a lot of milk. But thank you. Yeah, the thought counts. And we're level 16.5. I'm not really sure what that means. Let's look, see what our next job would be. I think we wanted to... where are we? Ottawa. We like... Ooh. Huh. Not a lot. Would you like to go to Labrador City? With what? Milk? Sand. Oh, fuck. Sorry, excuse me, but... Milk from Labrador City, which I doubt they really have any, and sand to them. I'm pretty sure, being in the middle of the Canadian Shield, they've got no shortage of sand and gravel. Nuts to Thunder Bay, Nerds. And cheese to Minneapolis. No, we don't want to go to Minneapolis. The only thing we want to do is go to Thunder Bay. Could do that. Could go the southern route. This way. Yeah. That'll work. But not now. We're going to take a break or have a nap or do something. Catch you later, my dudes, and thank you for joining me if you did. I don't think anybody did. Or maybe one did. But if you watch it after, enjoy it, and catch me next time I'm doing another unscheduled trip.